Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 3 of Cooking for College Students. And happy Halloween weekend. I hope you all got super spooky. Earlier this week on Monday I asked what everyone wanted to see me make for this week's dish. And the number one answer was crystal meth. Now as much as I would love to show you guys how to make that sweet meth, I can't, because if I do that I won't be able to sell it as much if everybody knows how to make it. So, keeping my business interests in mind, we are going for option number 2, and that was chicken parm. This week, I'm also drinking beer. Now, this doesn't really pair great with chicken parm, I apologize for that, but it's Bill's Sunday, and I have to support my boys, so we're drinking beer. Anyway, let's get right into it. Step number 1, you're going to preheat your oven to 400. Like I said last week, it's super important to do that first. Next, we're going to come over and we're going to prep our chicken. Now, all we really have to do here is salt and pepper. Super simple, super easy. Just do it to taste, too. Sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. Turn them over. Get the back side. Same thing. Grab your pepper. Boom. Once again, flip her over. Beautiful. Next, real quick. We come over to our very fancy breading station made up in these Tupperware here. Now I'm going to teach you all the wet hand, dry hand technique, which is one of my favorite things to do in cooking. Basically, you've got a wet hand and you've got a dry hand. So we're going to take our chicken breast and we're going to use our dry hands for dry ingredients. So get flour breaded on here. By the way, this is flour, egg, and Panko breadcrumbs seasoned. Anyway, once we do that, we're going to use our dry hand still, and then we're going to transfer to our wet hand and get the egg in there. This is a wet ingredient, so we're going to use our wet hand. Pick up one more time, back to the dry hand, and then the breadcrumbs. Sprinkle these bad boys on there. Make sure you're coating evenly as best you can. And then we're going to come over here and let it wait. Grab again and do the same thing. Run her through your breading station. It's okay to make a little mess, as you can see.
Panko be like.
What? There we go. Once you have that taken care of, you're going to want to bring your chicken over to your oil. Now, this is super important. You want to make your oil like hot, but not super hot. So I usually bring my stove to like 4 or 5 degrees. And then lay away from you into the oil, just like so. And when we come back, these will be nice and fried. See you then. Welcome back, everybody. So now that we have our chicken nice and fried up, we're going to transfer it over to a plate lined with some paper towel just to get a little bit of that excess grease off. And you can see they're nice and golden, and that's what we like to see. Anyway, while these set and kind of get themselves ready, this is where I get a little bit lazy with chicken parm process. I use canned sauce. Now, if you want to make your own sauce and you know how, by all means. I'm also planning on doing a video within the next few weeks of how to make your own sauce. It's super easy, but for the sake of time and just, cheap and easy, we're going to use this. What we're going to do is just pour it right into the bottom there. Make sure there's a nice layer of it. There we go, just like that. Then, pat these down, make sure they're kind of grease-free. We like a little grease though, it makes everything taste better. You're just gonna grab these and stick them right in your dish. Now I have kind of a super tiny baking thing here. So if they kind of overlap like this, that is a-okay. Now that we've got those taken care of, we're gonna grab our shredded cheese, mozzarella, which we love very, very much. And we're just gonna go to town on this. Cover the top of this bad boy with all the cheese that you can muster up.
Why is it called chicken parm if there's no parm?
There is parm in the seasoning in breadcrumbs, and there's gonna be parm on top of it when it comes out of the oven. Good question, babe. Anyway, once it looks kind of like that, we're gonna stick her in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes, all depends on your oven. And we'll see ya when it's all done. Welcome back, everybody. It's ready. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now this is beautiful. Get that bad boy plated up here. Now, if you're gonna make chicken parm, I recommend making like some spaghetti or just any type of pasta to go along with it. I'm trusting, excuse me, that you guys know how to do that, so I'm not gonna show it or demonstrate it here. But it's great just to put on top of or alongside of some like spaghetti or just any other pasta. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Try not to make a mess here. Giving me some trouble. Yeah. Look at that cheese. That's what we like to see, everybody. Get some of that sauce up on there too. Then, once we've got that going, as I said earlier, we're gonna come behind with a little parm. Sprinkle that on top. And a little bit of parsley too. Now, if you're one of those weird people that parsley tastes like soap to you, I know that's a thing. I'm sorry, don't put parsley on your chicken parm. But if you are, I highly recommend it. And there you have it, folks. Chicky parm. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna dive right into this. As always, thank you all for watching. Share this with your friends to spread the joy of cooking to everybody, and we will see you next week. So long.